lineups, a presentation of Bud Light. The difference is drinkability. And we'll start with Coach Lowry's team on the line, his record. A look at the starting lineups, a presentation of Bud Light. The difference is drinkability. And we'll start with
this is going to be played hard by both teams. That's the way their coaches think. Both teams stress defense, so this will be an interesting ball game.
Sold out Redbird Arena. The tip controlled by the Salukis. And man-to-man shown by Illinois State. Mullins, the top assist man ever in the school's history with the basketball. To the corner, Dillard, short. Oguchi was there. It's tied up. Odiakosa came away with it. And Illinois State will have their first possession. This is Phillips. Lloyd Phillips, a junior out of Washington, D.C. And it's hit out of Rick Hartzell.
We're talking about one of the best crews in the country, not just working Valley games today, but one of the best in the whole country.
Southern Illinois, a record of 9-10, and 4-4 within the Valley. Dillard to Fay, a little 15-footer rattles home. Carlton Fay, the South Endville, Illinois.
You can see the improvement in the Salukis as Carlton Fay has established himself as a little bit more of a scoring threat.
So it's 2-0 early on. And Carlton Fay trying to make up for the loss of Randall Falker and Matt Shaw, two big bodies that the Salukis had just a year ago.
A lot of ball screens by Illinois State.
Odiakosa, mismatch inside. Good finish. And inside. Good finish. And Mullins has it for the Salukis.
That happens early in ball games when people are nervous.
Fay for three. You don't see that very often. And Phillips pulls it away, the junior.
But Fay can shoot the three. That's the thing about him. For a bigger guy, he can take the ball out on the floor.
Speaking of threes, that young man could really shoot it. Champ Oguchi. So a 2-0 lead for Southern Illinois. We're just underway from Redbird Arena.
Points you would figure will be hard to come by because both these teams pride themselves in their man defense.
This is Mullins.
Nice.
Inside to Fay, they double on him. Boyle flushed it, and a chance at a three-point. And Boyle, who shoots 74%, completes a three-point. Holloway will have a seat for Tim Jankovic. Here's Osiris Eldridge matched up with Mullins. This should be fun to watch all day.
Mullins is one of the best defenders in the whole league.
They are banging inside.
Yes, they are.
Switch out top. Oguchi, no good. Rebound inside. The putback. Yes, finally, Illinois State gets on.
In the whole league.
They are banging inside.
Yes, they are.
Switch out top. Oguchi, no good. Rebound inside. The putback. Yes, finally, Illinois State gets on the with California.
That's why he's in the ball game, because he goes to the boards and he'll try to rebound the basketball.
Here's Mullins. Now to Dillard. Fay is open on the left side. Fay. No good. Pulled away by Sampe.
Sampe's made himself felt on both ends of the floor now.
Illinois State not shy about shooting the three. They attempt a bunch. Like that, Eldridge got it. Osiris Eldridge in his first attempt.
And that may be why they shoot him, because they shoot him well.
He is so much fun to watch, the junior out of Chicago. 33 threes on the season for Osiris Eldridge.
He's almost 40% from out there. The new line has definitely not bothered him.
And Illinois State, 177 threes this year. Travel that time.
He really got after the freshman.
What a great atmosphere, Coach. Doug Collins, the standout back in the late 60s, early 70s. Folks know him as an analyst now, and coach in the NBA is here. And they've sold it out. They remember Will Robinson. And a foul that time.
Man defense most of the day.
And popping out for Illinois State, Lloyd Phillips. Talk about what a leader he is from Iowa Western Community College. Eldridge on the baseline.
Nice.
Look how quick he is. got 5.
That's the thing about him. He can score in so many different ways.
7-0 run now for Illinois State, their first lead of the afternoon. You and I had the game with Illinois State and Creighton. We were talking about how quick Eldridge is. Mullins, a brick.
Nice.
And a shuffle of the feet. And a travel that time on. They used a 37-19 run. They had 4 players in double figures. Spoon, you just don't know what you're going to get.
No, and for that to happen to Creighton at Creighton, it's just absolutely amazing.
This is Mullins off a pick.
Nice.
And hits his first 2. Tied up at 7-7. Mullins, of course, known for defense coach and also normally assists, not so much scoring.
That was designed for Mullins, and he did a great job. Very nice. It cleared aside that.
Boyd Phillips.
Help did not arrive that time.
Bocott with it to Fay. Inside it goes. Boyle. They have traveled, no call.
Oh, Clemens.
Clemens, a nice rebound. Wesley Clemens. Bocott with it to Fay. Inside it goes. Boyle. They have traveled, no call.
Oh, Clemens.
Clemens, a nice rebound. Wesley Clemens.
He handling the ball. 2 new guys came in, Bocott and Clemens. Go after a ball and rebound like that. That gets you in.
Dillard right now on the bench for Southern Illinois. Alley-oop.
There it is.
Nice. Odiakosa.
Flip screens by Illinois State. They'll fake the screen and then slide to the basket. Hard to defend.
And now it's Boyle with the basketball. Trying to get it to Mullins, and they do. Fay lost it on the way up. It'll stay with the Salukis. To me, Coach, he's gotten a lot bigger. He's 6'8", got a great frame on him. I think he's put on a lot of muscle.
He certainly looks like he's going to get rebounds and make plays for you.
Only a junior from Nigeria is Odiakosa. 5 on the shot clock. Dillard, no good. Pulled away. No good. Pulled away. Eldridge with the rebound. Here comes Osiris spinning. Boy, he is so quick. Fun to watch.
There's the screen and the slip again by Odiakosa.
Inside a blow. It goes in. But it goes in. Hot.
Some guys are living right. Nothing like that ever bounced for me.
So that's why you became a coach.
That's why I coach.
So that's why you became a coach.
That's why I coach instead of playing.
Hare picked up the miss. Been playing an awful lot as of late. Ryan Hare, a freshman from Chicago, Illinois.
Hare and Dillard, man, he do such a nice job of not forcing the action.
That time Hare missed the.
Not forcing the action.
That time Hare missed the 3. A little lob, and it's knocked out of bounds. And a good hustle play there by Hare.
And Hare missed the shot in the far corner and then is involved in the play under the basket. Pretty good athlete.
Here's Shipley, a good shooter.
Uh-oh.
And a good passer. Sempe!
Out, I think, right here.
Had a school record tying 25 wins. He was on Bill's self-staff and telling us this morning those two still keep in contact as coaches do, but mostly via text messaging. But a great first year, and it's continued here in year 2.
Done a very, very good job with this ball play in this program.
Here's Evans. We saw time and again working out before games last year, Coach, working hard on his game, He's just learning how to play the game.
You're exactly right. He's going to be a good player because he plays hard. You can see him out there right now talking, trying to help. There's the switch. They switched at that time on the pick and roll. You can do that with Clemens. Although decent effort by Clemens, but really good by Dillard.
Steal by Dillard. Whistle away from the ball, and I believe that's going to go against.
And the gentleman I believe hired him is Milt Weisbecker, who's also in the Hall of Fame here, and has a banner up.
Here's Dillard. Anthony Booker is checked in for Southern Illinois. Now he gets the basketball. State champion out of St. Louis at Thorn North High School. Dillard with the basketball. Tough pass to Evans. And that'll go. Oguchi is back in now for Illinois State as Evans has it. Mullins spinning. Dillard for three. Forced it maybe. He's over 2 so far in the out. Southern Illinois is just 4 for 13 from the floor. And for Illinois State, they are 7 for 10.
That's 4 rebounds already for Sam Powell.
Holloway is fouled. Find a better one. Made it to the second round of the NIT last year. Eventually they lost. You say that with a smile on your face, Coach. So you're saying it's all you, huh?
Well, not all.
17-9. 8-point lead, the biggest of the night.
Tim Jankovic has used 9 guys. Southern Illinois has already used 9 guys, so we're going to get to see everybody. Ooh.
Booker almost lost it. Now Mullins. Evans pops out to give a pick. Mullins, under 10 on the shot clock. Booker, the freshman. Yes, he is going to be a big and done. He's going to be a heck of a player.
Well, he's got the body for it. The whole question, you know, with any guy, you know, that's got ability to be at this level, it depends on how hard you want to work.
Booker got the hand up, but it doesn't matter. It's on the board. He's from Oregon, a transfer.
Excuse me. In high school, you could probably come out there and scare guys. Oguchi was obviously not very afraid of that.
Oguchi very tough here at home. That's a chance at a three-point play, and the freshman here.
Southern have got to be happy when you see the 2 freshmen that are out there right now.
3. You got Hare, Booker, and Dillard.
Correct. I'm sorry. I do stand corrected on that.
Matter of fact, I need to correct myself. There's a redshirt freshman out there too. They've got 4. And Mullins. So 4 freshmen and Mullins out there.
Oh,
nice play. Tipped ahead by Hare. The lefty. Finished.
Oh,
nice play. Tipped ahead by Hare. The lefty. Finished.
Look who's down on the floor.
Southern right back in the game, only down by 3. Put on the floor and a push on Booker. The last 5 games averaging 12 points for Chris Lowry. Phillips with it, gets a pick. He's at the head of the key. Mismatch now, but doesn't take advantage of it. He'll go inside for that mismatch and a foul as Evans whistled for that foul. Piques your interest is, you know, of course, you're a former coach, and you hear the current coach say, you know, this guy comes willing to practice every day, leads our team. In what was
that was what we liked, because he was working so hard in the shoot around. And you can tell everything he's done has been things that he's learned.
Needs to work on his free throw shooting. Is Oguchi. Can't get it. Odiokosa can't get it. But Odiokosa is shooting over 50% and it turns into a 3 on the possession.
3 minutes. He was working so hard in the shoot around. And you can tell everything he's done has been things that he's learned.
Needs to work on his free throw shooting. Is Oguchi. Can't get it. Odiokosa can't get it. But Odiokosa is shooting over 50% and it turns into a 3 on the possession.
Working so hard in the shoot around. And you can tell everything he's done has been things that he's learned.
Needs to work on his free throw shooting. Is Oguchi. Can't get it. Odiokosa can't get it. But Odiokosa is shooting over 50% and it turns into a 3 on the possession.
Shoot around. And you can tell everything he's done has been things that he's learned.
Needs to work on his free throw shooting as Oguchi can't get it. Odiakosa can't get it. But Odiakosa is shooting over 50% and it turns into a 3 on the possession.
3 missed rebounds, not coming up with the ball by Southern Illinois.
And now a steal, almost. Hare gets it, he's tripped and a foul against Oguchi.
Illinois, no. That could have been.
Whipped to the wing and Mullins. I mean, that thing is about 95 miles an hour. Fay goes inside, it's tipped, loose. Odiakosa defensively, nice play. And he almost lost it.
That thing just about jumped out of his hand. Screen and roll again to Odiakosa.
Boy, they are just doing that time and again against this game. Has been a key tonight. Illinois State has out-rebounded Southern 11-5. Most of their points have come inside, too.
For a team that features the 3, nice. When he does that,
he makes it 24-16. And he has 7 for Illinois State. They are shooting 71% so far. Here's Dillard, quiet thus far. That won't fall. The rebound to Odiakosa. Here's Oguchi, backs up for 3. Got it! Timeout. No at home. 3-point shooting. The Salukis still looking for their first. Redbirds 3 of 5.
Salukis 6th in the country in 3-point shooting and still hunting their first.
Mullins to Fay. Fay inside the arc. That's no good. Odiakosa, strong rebound. Inside the arc. That's no good. Odiakosa, strong rebound. Matter of fact, Coach, they've got 4 players shooting 38% or better behind the arc. Nice look. Odiakosa the finish.
Position, but not a set. Not against a set defense, and that's exactly what you want to do if you can. It's difficult.
13-point lead. Here's Dillard, the freshman. Bocott lost it. Finds its way to Mullins. Fay inside with a little baby hook. Nice move. 4 for Southern Illinois. Leading scorer with 5 is Hare, the freshman. Osiris Eldridge. Forced it inside. They'll go back the other way. Forced it inside. They'll go back the other way. Bocott with it. Bocott 1-on-3. Takes it in and got it.
Nice. Trouble. They'll come back with hustle plays and hard plays to get back in the game.
Game of runs, isn't it, Coach? In many ways.
It always is.
29-20, Illinois State. And that's a steal by Dillard. 29-20, Illinois State. And that's a steal by Dillard. They've got numbers if they hurry. Dillard all the way in and a foul.
He's going to wear a mask the last ball game, and he decided not to do that.
Dillard is short. Really struggling, Coach. He does not. Dillard in Valley play averaging 17 a game. A little better that time. Now he's on the board.
Thank you, Illinois State.
Illinois State has turned it over 6 times. Southern 2 times tonight.
High screen again.
Odiakosa will give a pick and gets it back. Corner is open if they find him. Tough shot. Emmanuel Holloway. They're giving Tim Jankovic some quality minutes.
Yeah, he sure has.
5 minutes to go in our first half of play. Fay inside. Dillard gets it back. He'll try the 3 and watch out because he can get them in bunches.
Him to get started if you're Illinois State.
Sometimes it's just a made free throw. You know, you get the lid off the bucket and you get a little bit of a roll. Let's see if that happens with Dillard, who now has 4. Holloway, Phillips, Odiakosa, they double there. Open man, Eldridge for 3. Got it! Osiris Eldridge.
He felt the contact inside, looked out in the corner. He knew where he was going.
Lead back to double digits, 34-24. Here's Dillard off a pick. Dillard, nice feed. That's the one place that he could catch it, and that was a perfect foil.
Something just will not go away. If you ever think they're going to fold, it's not usually happening.
8-point lead. Here's Phillips. Couple of picks. Bocott trying to stay with him. Fay had a piece of it. Ball is loose. Fay comes away with it. Ball is loose. Fay comes away with it. Here's Dillard. Open. Put on the line. He's going to start heating it up. Now is 6. Doubletree chocolate chip cookie. I know I was happy because you were happy.
That's the secret.
Charlie Spoonhour, Dan McLaughlin with you. Sampay with the basketball. There's Charlie, 13 years at Missouri State, 9 of those years as the head coach. That's short. Holloway's got it. 5 on the shot clock. They've got to hurry. Charlie Spoonhour, Dan McLaughlin with you. Sampay with the basketball. There's Charlie, 13 years at Missouri State, 9 of those years as the head coach. That's short. Holloway's got it. 5 on the shot clock. They've got to hurry. 5 on the shot clock. They've got to hurry. Phillips with it. He's got to let it fly. Banked it in. Lord. He banked it in.
Absolutely excellent and no reward.
And all of a sudden the crowd is right back in it. Dillard draws contact, nicely done. Illinois State shooting 70 at the line, 6 points, 1 rebound. What got him going was the free throw. He's already hit a 3. He leads their team in that department with 37 this year. And the freshman from Chicago, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. It's an 8-point lead for Illinois State here at home. Sold out Redbird Arena. Game 1 of our doubleheader. Oguchi kicks it to the corner. 3 up. Short. Sampay the rebound. And a fresh 35 for the Redbirds. Sampay. And he is fouled. Here at home. Sold out Redbird Arena. Game 1 of our doubleheader. Oguchi kicks it to the corner. 3 up. Short. Sampay the rebound. And a fresh 35 for the Redbirds. Sold out Redbird Arena. Game 1 of our doubleheader. Oguchi kicks it to the corner. 3 up. Short. Sampay the rebound. And a fresh 35 for the Redbirds. Sampay. And he is fouled. Rebounding a big key to the line. He's a 74% free throw shooter. Averages 7 points a game and hits the first. Sampay now with 5. State's certainly a difference so far.
I'd say so, and Sampay's been a big part of that, Danny, after coming off the bench.
1 of 2, but put back up with the left hand. Osiris Eldridge. A difference so far.
I'd say so, and Sampay's been a big part of that, Danny, after coming off the bench.
1 of 2, but put back up with the left hand. Osiris Eldridge.
What a beautiful play.
They call him Ohawk because of his mohawk. 16 points last time out against Wichita State in a loss on Wednesday. They are a different team, though, here at home. Eldridge with 10 points. Here's Dillard matched up with Eldridge. Good feed inside. Boyle. Pump fake and count it. Chance at a 3-point play. Good first half for him. 3 of 4 from the floor and 7 points. Ball is loose. And Southern comes away. Good first half for him. 3 of 4 from the floor and 7 points. Ball is loose. And Southern comes away with it with just over a minute and a half to play. Dillard is open for 3. Good first half for him. 3 of 4 from the floor and 7 points. Ball is loose. And Southern comes away with it with just over a minute and a half to play. Dillard is open for 3. Short. Bocott the rebound. Not many second chance opportunities for Southern so far tonight. 3 of 4 from the floor and 7 points. Ball is loose, and Southern comes away with it with just over a minute and a half to play. Dillard is open for 3. Short. Bocott the rebound. Not many second chance opportunities for Southern so far tonight. Fresh 35, they'll start it up again, down by 9. Dillard matched up with Oguchi. Dillard, quick. And a travel on Kevin Dillard. Substitute BC Coach of the Year. 4 out of the last 6 seasons. What a run they've had. From Bruce Weber to Matt Painter, and now Chris Lowry. Oguchi with it. To Eldridge. Oguchi gets it back inside the arc. A 2 is up short. Boyle, the box out, picks up the rebound. Seconds. Game clock to the shot clock. Mullins to Dillard. Steps in. Little 15-footer. No. Oguchi the rebound. So, Coach, Illinois State can play for that final shot now.
You like this. You want to get out at least with a 9-point lead. You certainly don't want to turn it over.
And Dillard picks up the foul. Lloyd Phillips, 75% free throw shooter. Hits the first. Lead back to 10. Allen County Community College trying to find a replacement for Boo Richardson. And Jankovic said he's 1 in a million for the final shot. Trailing 42-31. Game 1 of our doubleheader. Presented by State Farm.
Change in defense right here, Danny. 1-3-1.
Here's Mullins. 4 to go. Great look. Boyle can't finish. The tip no good by Booker.
Here, Danny. 1-3-1.
Here's Mullins. 4 to go. Great look. Boyle can't finish. The tip no good by Booker. It's Doug Collins. The moppy hair back then, Coach.
Well, we thought it was all right.
Pretty good player, wasn't he?
Woo. He was against everyone I ever saw him play against.
Oh, yeah. Here's Phillips. Too easy off the glass.
Drives Chris Lowry just absolutely batty. Right
well,
there.
and you talked to him about it. You know, it has to start on the defensive end. Mullins to Fay.
People always think that the way you come back, well, I'm going to shoot threes or I'm going to do this. You do it by defending back. Well, I'm going to shoot threes or I'm going to do this. You do it by defending. People falling all over this place.
Holloway. 5-0 run to start the second half.
I'm sure that excuses are not what anybody wants to hear right now.
Here's Clemens to Bocott.
Oh, no.
Back to Illinois State. All Redbirds right now, as they are shooting 72% in this game. You just don't see that very often with Southern Illinois on the other end, defensively giving that up. Good job defensively that time. Bocott and Clemens. Southern Illinois on the other end, defensively giving that up. Good job defensively that time. Bocott and Clemens up the floor they come. Bocott, the lefty, strokes it short. Boyle is there. Ball is loose. He comes away with it, but a travel. Good on the other end, defensively giving that up. Good job defensively that time. Bocott and Clemens up the floor they come. Bocott, the lefty, strokes it short. Boyle is there. Ball is loose. He comes away with it, but a travel.
Good hustle, though. That defensive stand, as did Clemens on the other end on the switch, then maybe took the shot a little quicker.
Chris Lowry letting Bocott know about that. Here's Osiris Eldridge, gives it up. He had 10 points in the first half. Gets a pick from Odiakosa. Here's Champo Gucci in the lane. Too easy.
You just wonder, Danny, why does he? Obviously, well, because he can shoot threes, but when he takes the ball to the basket, he can finish.
Coach, in the games that we've done, Illinois State at home, probably the toughest team we've seen so far.
By far. But you did mention at home.
Right.
It's a big transition when you go on the road. But their defense is so dry. They held so well today. I mean, their quickness is just
Ben Jacobson has got that thing rolling as they are shocking everybody in this league. They're 7-1.
7-1. When they started, they had one thing that Northern Iowa will always do. They'll try to guard you.
And Northern Iowa, their only loss is to Indiana State. That doesn't make any sense. Indiana State is 2-6.
They'll try to guard you.
And Northern Iowa, their only loss is to Indiana State. That doesn't make any sense. Indiana State is 2-6. Bocott with it.
Nice.
Boyle elevates, no. Ball loose. Clemens off of his hands and back to the. And Northern Iowa, their only loss is to Indiana State. That doesn't make any sense. Indiana State is 2-6. Bocott with it.
Nice.
Boyle elevates, no. Ball loose. Clemens off of his hands and back to the.
Nobody gets upset with you over that. So many screens to fight through on this end. Look at this. In about 4 or 5 screens. There's 2 screens by one man. One on each side of it.
Under 15 on the shot clock. Eldridge loses his man over 2 defenders. And it's no good. But back to Illinois State in the French third. Odiakosa with it at the head of the key. It was sold out here at Redburn Arena. Game 1 of our doubleheader. Presented by the good folks at State Farm. Oguchi kept alive, but he stepped out of bounds, and that was Odiakosa. Mullins with it for Southern Illinois. Now to Fay. Clemens pops out. Mullins for 3. Short, no good. Sampe the rebound. Pops out. Mullins for 3. Short, no good. Sampe the rebound. Mullins, quick hands, but a foul. And Chris Lowry, Curtis Shaw, Gene Grimshaw, and Rick Hartzell, who made that call. Boomer is here, Coach.
Jim Bain is the reason we get. It's one of the reasons we get such good officials in this league.
Eldridge off the glass, no good. Odiakosa goes over the back.
When Southern was scoring early, Fay was sort of involved.
Bocott is fouled. Well, we hope to visit with
those. He would have been way down the list. But if you based him on heart and soul and discipline and teaching how to win and grow up, and was an amazing part of my life. When I'm 18, 19 years old, to be able to do that and go through that with that man, he taught me so much.
He was the one guy that could really shut you down. He had game plans to shut down Doug Collins.
And Spoon was good. I mean, Spoon and I go back a long time. One of my favorite guys. I listen to you guys on TV all the time. It's great sitting here next with you.
How often do you get back to this?
2 children, or to Philadelphia and visit my daughter and her two children. She just had a baby boy 2 weeks ago. Spoon, a power forward, 9 pounds. So if you get back in it, you might want to recruit that young guy. So
I'll pass the word on to someone.
Watching that video and all the great pictures and memories that probably were filtering through your mind.
The truth, dignity, class, and Spoon knows this. The one thing Coach taught me always is listen choices, young man. Who are you going to listen to, and what choices are you going to make? And I trusted him with my life, and I still trust him 38 years later. And interestingly enough, guys, the last time I was with him, he got a little disoriented here, and I'll see if we get a foul. Maybe we can talk here. But Illinois State's going to go to the line in bed, and I laid next to him, and he said, Champ, are we playing Southern Illinois tonight? He always called me Champ. Do we have a game against the Pistons? And he said, well, we were a pretty good team together. And I said, no, Coach, we were a great team. So, ironically, here I'm sitting here tonight with a game against Southern Illinois, and that's the last word Coach asked me.
3 up, and that's no good. And Clemens has it. We're visiting with.
And he said, well, we were a pretty good team together. And I said, no, Coach, we were a great team. So, ironically, here I'm sitting here tonight with a game against Southern Illinois, and that's the last word Coach asked me.
3 up, and that's no good. And Clemens has it. We're visiting with the great Doug Collins.
team together. And I said, no, Coach, we were a great team. So ironically, here I'm sitting here tonight with a game against Southern Illinois, and that's the last word Coach asked me.
3 up, and that's no good, and Clemens has it. We're visiting with 3 up, and that's no good, and Clemens has it. We're visiting with the great Doug Collins. I wanted to ask you, too, there's so many things we can get into, but what are your thoughts on the Valley? And I know you've been inducted into the Valley Hall of Fame, but just when you travel around, you've seen your son, obviously, at Duke. As far as the conference is concerned.
What you're seeing is now, teams get losses, which hurts them in the NCAA tournament because they look at the Missouri Valley and, all of a sudden you get 4 or 5 conference losses and they start then getting the seeding processes and all, and it hurts these teams because now all of a sudden there are no easy games. I mean, you see Illinois State, they start out the year 14-0 and they already got 3 losses in the Valley. So, they're going to have to play well, and they know that to finish high in this conference to get a bid into the NCAA.
When you think of Coach Robinson, what were some of the things that he had to go through that you as players witnessed some of the ugly things that maybe took place?
Well, I'll never forget we were playing the University of Arkansas, and I think you saw in the tribute, nobody would play us. Here's a steal by Southern Illinois and University of Arkansas, and I think you saw in the tribute, nobody would play us. Here's a steal by Southern Illinois and foul, taking a foul. It's going to get an intentional foul.
Yep.
But we were playing, Coach, to me, goes, Champ, what they don't know is one of these days they're going to have a black coach. And ironically, they win a national championship with Nolan Richards. Everything is connected.
Was that your one haircut of the year we saw in that last snapshot?
Spoon, if I still wanted to grow it out, I could grow it. They picked me up at the airport yesterday, and they said, we got something we want to do when we pick you up. I didn't know anything about it. And they drove me to this museum where all these statues are. These people who are doing this statue also did Michael Jordan's outside the United Center. Sure. It's going to be an amazing thing. And they're not a team that scores a lot of points unless you turn that ball over and give them some easy ones. So we got to take care of that ball.
Doug, how about for you? Do you want to get back into coaching?
Well, you know what? I almost did. I almost went to Chicago. All the people who work for the Bulls still work for the Bulls. And I was very close to doing it. But at the last minute, Jerry Reinsdorf, who over the years we've gotten very close. So let's shake hands and let's keep our relationship as it is. But I was very close to going back to Chicago this year.
That guy Jordan was a pretty good player.
Oh, yeah, he was pretty good. I worked on him with his anticipation, relationship as it is. But I was very close to going back to Chicago this year.
That guy Jordan was a pretty good player.
Oh, yeah, he was pretty good. I worked on him with his anticipation, Charlie, got him in, his tenacity, toughness. I mean, I don't know if he would have made it without me, Spoon, but he did all right.
There always has to be somebody that leads guys.
Absolutely.
And for you, how about when you come back here? Are you stopped everywhere and the memories just start flowing for you?
For my best friend here to do this as a tribute to me and Coach Robinson is an amazing thing. But the people here, and I'm so happy, Charlie, to see us be packed every single night. It shouldn't have to be for a tribute or for Bradley. They should be in here every single night.
I agree.
We had a game earlier, and they packed it for Creighton, which was great to see. But sold out here today. That's also nice to see as well. And it's tipped, and Southern has it, and slowly but surely as well. And it's tipped, and Southern has it, and slowly but surely, Southern trying to get back in this game as Bocott is in the front court. We're visiting with Doug Collins, now of TNT. You still get the itch, though? I mean, would you like to get into it one more time?
You know what? There's no itch. It would have to be something very special. I'm not going to coach a bad team. I'm not going to go back and resurrect some bad team. I'm too old for that. So if there's a spot out there and you see Southern getting that ball back into the paint here and quiet on stretches, Southern, well, they'll shut you out for 5 or 6 minutes, and that's how they win basketball games. But, just to answer your question, I don't have like an itch. To me, from making your team better. So it would have to be a very, very unique situation and a team that I thought I could win with.
What do you remember about this guy?
I love Charlie. I love his dry sense of humor, and people don't realize how competitive this guy is. But
Rico Hill, heck of a ball player.
I tried to recruit Rico Hill, and he escaped me also.
Kevin Stallings had it rolling here for a while, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Goal percentage, a little better for the Salukis here in the second half, but a big drop-off for the Redbirds from 70% to 44%.
Redbirds have been a little more impatient, I think, than they were in the first half. And the Salukis are just not going to be. They're just not going to be easy.
There is
nice job of cutting into this league. They just need to keep going with it. And this end, I'm talking about the defensive ends, where it all is.
Last basket for Illinois State was over 4 minutes ago. Holloway hands it to Shipley. And a foul. That'll go against Booker. And a hold that time. That'll go against Wesley Clemens. Justin P. lost 25 pounds following colon surgery. Crohn's disease. Jankovic, and here you go. Lead at 10.
This environment would lend people wanting to play here.
Well, I thought Tim Jankovic has got this rolling, and they've got an entertaining club here at home. I mean, they are tough here at home.
A little bit of a zone action here. Last time the Salukis got a great look inside. We'll see what happens. It's more of a 1-3-1 than anything else.
Mullins for three. Yes! Big three that time from Cyrus Eldridge. Has not scored here in the second half.
Sometimes after he takes a shot that wasn't exactly the one maybe that the coach wants, he sort of goes into his shell a little bit.
Oguchi with it. Eldridge on the bench right now. Shipley can really shoot it. Short there. Sampe with it. And a fresh 35 for Illinois State. Eldridge on the bench right now. Shipley can really shoot it. Short there. Sampe with it. And a fresh 35 for Illinois State. And a fresh 35 for Illinois State. Little floater, got it.
Sampe with another rebound. Drive Chris Lowry nuts.
10-point lead. Tony Boyle will check in momentarily.
Excuse me, Danny. That's back to man now. That three got that zone over with.
Mullins thought about the three, steps in, gives it up to Booker. Booker bumped, no call. Nearly stolen. Hair from 15, no good. Good defense that time. Good defense that time. Here's Holloway.
Guard rebounds, so important.
Oguchi, little floater. Oh, goodness.
Man,
Oguchi. Head down the road. And Peoria on display tonight. The Bradley Braves. Mullins, Bocat, under 15 on the shot clock.
Nice job that time defensively. Mullins got a jumper out of that once.
A little surprising, Mullins, no assist tonight, but he'll try another three. Yes! That rattles in for Brian Mullins. Mullins now with 8. He's got a couple of threes. Leading scorer for Southern Illinois is Bocat with 10. May surprise you.
Bocat just got introduced to Sampe. I don't think he'd like the meeting.
Some tough picks from the big men up top. Oguchi lost the handle. Mullins to Hare kept it alive. They've got numbers. Mullins to Hare kept it alive. They've got numbers if they hurry. Booker trying to post up his man inside. Mullins wants to give it to him. Hare will try the 2. Put on the line and hit it. Lead is at 7. Mormon. Bob, the Valley Hall of Famer and a heck of a player. His own right.
My sister-in-law called me about him and said he was the best player in the state of Colorado. I never listened to my sister-in-law, and there she was right.
Here's Phillips. He gets the 3.
Isn't that crazy? And there comes the 3.
Any other advice from family members, Spoon?
No.
10-point lead for the Redbirds. Sold out here at Redbird Arena. Bocat with it, spinning. And a travel.
Try to be a little bit more aggressive offensively.
Lloyd Phillips with it to Osiris Eldridge. Been quiet this half. And finally, a foul call against Osiris Eldridge at the line, a 74% free throw shooter, averaging 14 points in Valley play. I asked Tim Jankovic at the shoot-around what he needed to improve upon. He said, number one, a defender. And The other thing is ball handling, and as you talked about earlier, Coach, he really has become a complete, just a scorer.
This defense is good. He forced a turnover early in this game. Kind of got Dillard off on the wrong foot.
Tony Boyle with it. Nice look. Boyle, foul, and he'll go to the line. That's the second time we've
particularly early getting him started. Illinois State makes you nervous. There's one screen by Sam Pay. Here comes somebody. There's Dave was going to set one. He slipped it. Here he comes here. Well, he's just going to catch and pass this time. There's his third.
It almost got it back. Turnover.
10 turnovers this half.
Illinois State, 17 turnovers here at home. Mullins has had the hot hand behind the arc for Southern Illinois. Both high off the glass and got it. And it's Huntley. We'll see Bradley later tonight. Game 2 of our doubleheader presented by State Farm. Here's Osiris Eldridge. He was part of our Farina Dogchild profile at the half. And a push. Osiris Eldridge. He was part of our Farina Dogchild profile at the half. And a push against it. With Dillard not in the game. Think about that. He has sat a good portion of the second half. Here's Osiris against Mullins. To the corner it goes. Sampe with it. 15 on the shot clock. Sampe, short. Tied up. Ball loose. 7 on the shot clock. Phillips, no good. Sampe, that's no. And Bocott has it. Clock. Sampe, short. Tied up. Ball loose. 7 on the shot clock. Phillips, no good. Sampe, that's no. And Bocott has it. Sampe, short. Tied up. Ball loose. 7 on the shot clock. Phillips, no good. Sampe, that's no. And Bocott has it. Lead is at 5. Things getting a little anxious here.
I was going to say, the crowd becomes a little restless right now.
Mullins gets the pick. Good look for the free throw line. Booker. That's not a bad shot.
It's not a bad shot. It's, you wonder who you want to shoot the ball on that occasion.
Five-point lead with under 4.5 to play. Sampe go high-low and a hold underneath.
Well, Hare got
on the bench for the most part here in the second half.
For a lot, yes. Oguchi's sitting and watching a lot now.
Odiakosa gets the first to fall. He really struggles from the free throw line.
Well, this is one reason, Danny, you can leave him out on the floor now, because if he fouls out, at least you're going to have a better free throw shot.
A little charge to see him knock down a couple. Dillard with it. Guarded by Eldridge. Here's Fay. Fay, high arcing shot, no good.
Open shot, good separation in the middle of the line, though.
Dillard gets back. He was tied up with Sampe. Odiakosa puts a pick on him. Does it again. I mean, my goodness. Here's Odiakosa inside against Boyle. 15 on the shot clock. Phillips with it, guarded by Dillard. Phillips, little runner. No. Sampe. That's no good. Pulled away by Hare. Phillips Little runner. No. Sampe. That's no good. Pulled away by Hare. That's no good. Pulled away by Hare.
Good rebound by Sampe. Probably an ill-advised attempt on goal.
7-point lead. Here's Mullins. The senior eyes it up. That's no good. Fay had a hand on it. Eldridge with it. Watch this. No good. Fay had a hand on it. Eldridge with it. Watch this.
No.
I thought the lob was coming as well.
It was coming. That was
the Metro Sports crew. Phillips hits the first at 75%. Got the second. All right, Coach. 3:07 to go. What happened?
well. Both teams are saying let's defend, so I think that's the most important thing for both.
9-point lead. Mullins goes inside to Boyle. Bocat in the lane. Back to Mullins. Too strong. It gets it back, feeds it inside. That's Hare. Off the glass and good. 7-point lead.
Nice play by
Bocat in the lane. Back to Mullins. Too strong. It gets it back, feeds it inside. That's Hare. Off the glass and good. 7-point lead.
Nice play by Mullins there.
Bocat in the lane. Back to Mullins. Too strong. It gets it back, feeds it inside. That's Hare. Off the glass and good. 7-point lead.
Nice play by Mullins there. A ram by Sampe.
2:30 to go. Every possession now so crucial here down the stretch. Little runner, no good. Tipped. Booker tipped it. Nicely done.
You can get that little runner almost any time. It might have been a little early in the possession.
He's open. That's Hare. No.
Good job of boxing out.
Need a foul, start sending to the line, those kind of things.
It's going to be, well, the 7 points. You're going to play defense this time through this possession. And then you're going to have to see what happens when you go to your end. You've only got one timeout, so that changes things somewhat.
Salukis have already matched last year's win total on the road at 3. Trying to make it number 4. That's no good. Pulled away. Bocat tied up. Well, we have the time, Coach. Trying to make it number 4. That's no good. Pulled away. Bocat tied up. Well, we have the time, Coach. Our condolences to the Yao family.
And I knew Kay from back then. It was Converse. We used to have the summer coaching deals, and she was just a wonderful person.
Hare for 3. That's too strong. Body's tied up. A whistle, and that's against.
Just a wonderful person.
Hare for 3. That's too strong. Body's tied up. A whistle, and that's against Illinois State.
With us at St. Louis Union has since gone to Maryland.
No good. Just over a minute to go.
Now that you can't have.
68-61.
You're almost in the foul mode right now.
Exactly.
But you don't want to foul Eldridge.
He's a 74% free throw shooter, matched up with Mullins. Mullins slipping, gets back up. Eldridge.
Oh, there should have been the foul.
Odiakosa, great ball movement, and Booker the rebound. Now they got to hurry up. 45 seconds to play. And Booker the rebound. Now they got to hurry up. 45 seconds to play. They've got to hurry. Mullins fires underneath. Booker.
Nice.
Over Odiakosa. Now you have to foul, don't you? Now you have to foul, don't you?
I think so right now.
28 seconds. Lead at 5.
Oh, you have really no option. You have to foul him.
As a team, Illinois State shooting 71%. That's out. So you're talking now. Lead at 5. Even 28 to play. Here comes Mullins. This is Fay. No. Missed it. Tipped out of bounds, back to Illinois State. Hare will foul. 14 Illinois State with 4 players in double figures. Oguchi at the line. That's too strong. Champ Oguchi, an 84% free. Just a 5-point night that lost to Wichita State. Second one is good. Well, you get a little bit tighter, don't you, Coach?
Except maybe Doug Collins.
Yeah, you're right about that. Hare for 3, no. That kind of night for Southern Illinois.
And that does it right there.
For Southern Illinois.
And that does it right there.
3 for 15 from behind the arc for the Salukis. Tim Jankovic and the Redbirds go to 17-3 on the year.